Hello, ladies and ghouls. Today is day 70 of the Carnivore Diet. Yes, it is. And today was weigh-in day. Way in the morning. Okay. Just trying to do something on my computer. Anyway, so today was weigh-in day. My mother had lost 2 pounds, and I had lost 3, which is not bad. And tonight we are having the leftover stuffed human, zombie, leftover meatloaf. Reheated it in the oven at 350. Add a little more cheese, a little bit more all natural smush ketchup on it, and that's it. Smush tomato ketchup. What's good is that this is a big plate of protein. So later, I'm going to film another video of me doing the exercises, so you guys get an idea if you want to go down the road of doing these exercises. It's going to be good for you. It's all about upper body strength, and my job is demanding with upper body strength, so a little extra here and there will help. And being I'm taking in so much protein, it will help me build muscle, which will then also, my weight will fluctuate, but that's fine. This is good because it's like, you got cheese, you got meat, you got bacon. I mean, it's like, basically I made like a, meatloaf is kind of like a big ass burger. So, probably like a pound and a half of chopped meat and everything mixed together. Maybe a little more. But it's good because it's like all stuff that we could safely have. And it also like enhances your taste, and not enhances, but it enlightens your taste buds. You got all these different mix of flavors, and you can taste them all. And they actually taste like they're supposed to taste, that you would think they would taste like. It's like cream cheese that's here tastes like cream cheese. It doesn't taste like blueberry pie. Let's do something that will disturb you. Let's see. So, I don't know if you guys ever realized certain things, because a lot of people, like myself in the past, never did any research. But how about this? The most favorite cookie of most Americans, including myself, my mother, and many, many others, I remember eating these things by the handful, especially with a glass of milk, is Oreos. That simple blob of whiteness that's between the 2 chocolate wafers. Back in the early days, it actually used to be lard. In 91, Nabisco switched from the lard to a partially hydrogenated vegetable oil. Hydrogenated. Hey, that sounds fast. why they call it a cream filling when it really isn't cream. There's absolutely no dairy in it at all. So, what is it exactly? Well, it's hydrogenated vegetable oil, high fructose corn syrup, soy lecithin, and vanilla. There's a lot of side effects to hydrogenated vegetable oil, and it's several side effects. I'm trying to see where it lists what the side effects are, but I would say probably not the best thing. I mean, I was looking at something yesterday. I forgot what it was. And the ingredients in it, and I started looking at the ingredients. Actually, let's see if I can bring that back up again. Here we go. So I was hunting around for miscellaneous other things in general. And I was going through my old, items list on Amazon, on the save list of shit that I have. And I was just going down the list, delete shit. And I came across a bunch of spices, and I was like, ooh, let me see how these spices are. 99% of it was crap. Now, 99% of the items in it, you want to watch out for this wording, okay? It's called sodium benzoate. benzoate. Write this down. The side effects of it. Now, it's in almost 90% of all spices and stuff. But the issue with it is it's considered safe, but scientists actually have shown that negative side effects will occur when it's mixed with ascorbic acid, also aka vitamin C. So, when you hear that, it kind of like makes you go, crap? The list that's on this thing right now is utterly insane. I'm actually looking at a actual health website. I'm not looking at Joe Mama's ass, Jamila down the road. I'm looking at a legitimate thing. So, and also it goes by two different names, so it can confuse you, right? So, sodium benzoate, also known as sodium prialaxinate, may cause some unwanted effects. Although not all these side effects may occur, but if they do, you will need medical attention. A lot of times this is associated with mixing the chemical with vitamin C. Well, this is a list. So I'm going to take a bite of my bacon, cheese, all natural, grass-fed, and then we're going to read this list off. Maybe another bite. There's two lists, and you probably actually had this before in your life, and you had no idea what caused it. And you just push the thoughts off to the side and why you're having these symptoms, and you didn't really realize, maybe I should see what the hell is in my food. Alright. Let's go. Most common severe side effects. Most common. Abdominal and stomach pains and cramps. Blurred vision, decreased urine, dry mouth, fatigue, flushed and dry skin, fruit-like breath odor, increased hunger, increased thirst, increased urination, irregular heartbeat, loss of appetite, which I feel like hunger and that can go back and forth, like contradict each other, but everybody has something different. Muscle pains and cramps, nausea and vomiting, numbness or tingling in hands, feet, or lips, seizures, shortness of breath, sweating, trouble breathing, unexplained weight loss, unusual tiredness or weakness. The wildest thing of all, it's literally listed as the most common side effects and require medical attention. Scary, right? Here's the less common out of 150,000 cases. Agitation, anxiety, bleeding, blistering, burning, coldness, discoloration of skin, feeling of pressure, hives, infection, inflammation, itching, lumps, numbness, pain, rash, redness, scarring, soreness, stinging, swelling, tenderness, tingling, urination, warmth around mouth, bleeding or oozing from nose, eyes, bloody or cloudy urine, bloody, black, or tardy stool, confusion, coughing that sometimes produces pink, frothing sputum, ugh. Depression, dizziness, faintness, lightheadedness when suddenly getting up suddenly from lying or a sitting position, drowsiness, feeling, seeing, or hearing things that are not there, feeling that others are watching you and controlling your behavior. This is scary. This is what's in a lot of your food. And you don't know it because you're too scared to look and you just want to be blind to everything. Headaches, lightheadedness, mood and mental changes, muscle tremors, nightmares or unusual vivid dreams, pale skin, rapid, deep breathing, restlessness, skin rash, sleeplessness and unusual drowsiness, trouble with breathing when moving or walking, unusual bleeding or bruising very easily, diarrhea, fever. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, how is this even legal? Oh, as long as vitamin C is not in the same fucking playground with it, you're completely fine. Yeah, no. That is sodium benzoate and sodium prilacinate side effects. And you'll find them in a lot of random shit. The most commonly reported side effects of it: infection, respiratory disorder, central nervous system disease, disorder of lymph node systems, hematological disease, nutrition disorder, and vomiting. Other side effects are also getting cerebral edema, metabolic acidosis, seizure disorder, vascular disease, altered mental status, anemia, cardiac disorder, disorder of intriguement, fever, hypothermia, hypoglycemia, hypolacemia, hypotension, mental disorders, and rectal disease. Rectal disease. I wasn't sure if I pronounced that one right. So, if you want to have your fancy fake maple bourbon spice, is where I found this in. Go right ahead, roll the dice with a coffin. But I tell you right now, if you're going to buy anything at all these days that has that item in it, make sure you put a down payment on a coffin and a plot so that your family doesn't have to spend all this money to bury you. Because you wanted that fancy spice that's not even real. You wanted that fancy drink that has this in it. And I kind of think of like all the times I've had like half of those symptoms. That could have been it because I was putting that on everything. Like, I have hot sauces now. I don't shit fire. And I don't have bleeding. And I'm taking a shit. So, could half of that shit be in that crap? Probably was. And I didn't really look at it. Guys, we have to be very careful. You know, like the old saying, as I say, you are what you eat. So, I'm eating this healthy carnivore meal, and I'm healthy. You guys are eating this crap like I used to, and you're having issues. I was sick all year round, like different times. Now, I don't have that at all. I do have what's known as pepperitis. So pepperitis is when you put pepper on your food, but you forget that it's on your hand, and then you go to move your beard, and now there's pepper in my nose. So I got pepperitis. Hence the reason why I keep doing this. I'm not snorting coke. It's just the pepper that's in my nose. It's too expensive anyway. So, today's horrifying message that, and all you gotta do really is, like I keep saying, look at your ingredients. It's never too late in life to better yourself. I'm having this delicious fucking meal right now with none of those chemicals in it. So if you're too scared to get on the diet because you want to give up your favorite chips or ice cream that are killing you, your favorite Oreos that are killing you, your favorite meal that's killing you, you're an idiot. You're a fool. I have fresh, non-pesticide soaked basil, meat, grass-fed, ground up into beef, ground beef. Cheese, that's all grass-fed. No chemicals, no hormones. Salt, that's all natural. I mean, for crying out loud, people. The best thing you should do to yourself at any time in life, especially now, the way the world's going, the way everything's going, you should really start bettering yourself. You want to be there further. You want to be there longer. Not just for your loved ones, but for yourself to enjoy the things in life. Yeah, we might be living in a crazy world, but it's going to be like that for hundreds of years. People have been saying the same frickin' shit since George Washington. Can you believe George Washington? He parked his buggy in front of my shack. He left a rut in the mud, and I tripped over and fell and hit my face on a horse turd. People have been complaining about presidents and everybody for years. Enjoy your life when you have it. You only live once. You can't just, reboot your body into a squirrel and then run around and eat nuts all day. No. I mean, that'd be fun as hell, sort of. But, nevertheless, it's time to eat healthy. It's time to be safe. Sooner or later, I'm going to keep dropping this napkin. So anyway, later I'm going to do my little workout, film that, post that. I'm not going to film every day of doing it, but I'm just going to film, a brush of it. I haven't worked out in a while, so I probably won't be able to go as far as I'm supposed to. But hey, the first step in life is try. And I tried this, and I've been sober for 70 days. And everybody that I've ever talked to about it, no one ever turns around and calls me a quitter or calls me a loser and stuff. Everybody that I've ever talked to said congratulations, good job, especially doing a cold turkey and doing it without spending tons of money, listening to somebody who goes home and drinks every night telling me not to drink anymore. So anyway, guys, that is it for tonight's episode. Everybody like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Get on the diet, comment below, look at the ingredients, just grab it. It's really not that freaking hard to basically, grab an item and just look at it. Like bottle of water, for an example. You'd be surprised. You'd be like, there's no ingredients in water. Yeah, there is. Some of them actually don't have just water in them. If you go for like the ones that are Dasani water, it's made by Coca-Cola or Pepsi. It's one or the other. If you actually look on the back of it, there's sodium in it. There really is. I'll see if I can pull it up. I can't fucking spell anymore these days. Also, I can't reach my keyboard. Okay. You got soda water, plain flat water, added carbon dioxide gas, gives it a sparkling flavor and slightly acidic taste. That's not what I was looking for. Let's see. I think it was Dasani water. That's how you pronounce it. DES. God almighty. Come on, Google. Figure out what I'm trying to say. Cola. C-O-L. Coca-Cola. Water. Crying out loud. Dasani. Okay. Its targeted audience is young adults. It's listed as water beverage low and no calorie. That's not what you want to really like. Should just be water. I think it was Dasani that has it. I might be mistaken. But let's see. One of them I know did. There we go. Ingredients. Ah, perfect. Okay. Last one before we end the video. What else we got? Alright. So when you're drinking Dasani water, you think it's water? It literally says ingredients: purified water, magnesium sulfate, potassium chloride. Geez, that sounds very inviting, right? And then salt. It goes added salt for taste. Why are you adding salt to water to make it taste like what? Salt water? Just go to the beach. Open your mouth.